Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about several pathways to get a green card if you entered the United States illegally. And these pathways were created by Congress. Our government set this up. I want to be very clear about it from the very beginning. These are loopholes in our system that allows individuals to get a green card. And we're going to talk about several of them in this one. For those of you who are new to me, welcome to my channel. My name is Latoya McBean Pompey, and I'm an immigration lawyer at McBean Law. Contact us if you have an immigration problem that you'd like us to work on or consider the strategies for you. We'd be happy to do that. We can be reached at 888-462-4006 or at McBeanLaw.com, where you can request your appointment with an attorney. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're enjoying this content. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so that YouTube will notify you each time every week when I publish a new video. Also, before you go, I want to remind you guys, subscribe to our firm's newsletter where you will get additional free tips, news, and information from us. Go to McBeanLaw.com/subscribe and subscribe. Now let's talk about the first pathway to a green card, those who entered without inspection or illegally. You may know this one. It's asylum. Asylum is a process that allows individuals who are coming into the country to seek protection based on the fact that they were either persecuted back home or they fear future persecution back home. Asylum is really difficult to obtain. What you're seeing happening today with the migrant crisis, guys, just keep in mind, 99%, in my opinion, 99% of those individuals do not have an asylum case. They will not get a green card through asylum because it is very difficult to obtain a green card through asylum. Speak with an immigration lawyer, guys. Contact us. We'd be happy to talk with you if you think that you have an asylum case. The second pathway to getting a green card here in the U.S. without having to go home is if you've been a victim of domestic violence, either at the hands of a spouse, U.S. citizen or a green card holder spouse, or you were a victim of domestic violence by a parent or a child, an adult U.S. citizen child. So if you've been a victim of domestic violence, friends, and you had entered the United States without lawful entry, consider this pathway under VAWA for a green card here in the United States. And we do all of these strategies that I'm discussing with you, pathways I'm discussing with you in this video. McBean Law, we do all of them. Third way that you can get a green card if you entered illegally is if you've been a victim of a crime here in the United States. Through this process known as the U visa process for victims of crime, you're able to get your green card here. Now, it takes a long time to get a green card through the U visa process. It takes between 5 to 7 years on average, but it is a viable pathway for victims. The fourth way that you can get a green card if you entered illegally is if you've been a victim of trafficking. It's known as the T visa. And under the T visa, it helps victims who have been brought here and were involved in maybe forced labor, or you're here and you got caught up or involved or coerced into labor. You didn't feel free to give up that job. Some things were going on there. You had to do things against your will, or they really mistreated you. You could speak with us to determine whether you have a T visa case, because we help individuals who are victims of trafficking. Fifth way that you can get a green card if you entered illegally is if you are in immigration court going through removal proceedings and you've applied for cancellation of removal. Cancellation of removal, some people know it as, oh, the 10-year, if I've been here for 10 years, I can get a green card. That's not true. Not unless you're in immigration court and you've applied for cancellation of removal and you meet the requirements for cancellation of removal. It will allow you to get a 10-year green card through an immigration judge. Consider that if you're in immigration court, speak with your lawyer or contact us about what are the requirements for cancellation of removal. The first big one, of course, is you must be here for at least 10 years in the United States. And then secondly, very importantly, you must have a qualifying relative, U.S. citizen or green card holder relative for this particular process. Number 6, you can get a green card in the U.S. if you qualify for what's known as Section 245I amnesty. We have some testimonials about how we've helped clients in that very situation with this amnesty. I'll post a link here for you guys. With this particular amnesty, you must have had a petition that was filed by a cutoff date, and that cutoff date is April 30th, 2001. So what we're talking about here there is an old petition or you were mentioned in an old petition or alive at the time when it was filed, a certain relative of yours was going through a process for the green card. Guys, it's very complex. Speak with us about it to see whether through the record search or the facts of your case, you're eligible for this amnesty. It's a wonderful way to be able to get your green card here if you had entered the United States without inspection or illegally. The seventh way that you can get a green card if you entered illegally is through a process known as parole in place, PIP. PIP allows family members, very close family members of military individuals who are in the U.S. military to be able to get their green card right here. And we do that process as well, but you must have a very close relative who is a member of U.S. Armed Forces. Now, guys, just to recap, here are the 7 ways to get a green card if you entered illegally. Number 1, asylum. Number 2, VAWA for victims of domestic violence. Number 3, U visa for crime victims. Number 4, T visa for victims of trafficking. Number 5, cancellation of removal if you're in removal proceedings. Number 6, Section 245I, that old amnesty that still works today. And then number 7, parole in place. I definitely recommend that you do your own research. There are a lot of blogs and information out there on each and every one of these processes that I've discussed, but you could also contact us at McBean Law, have a consultation with us. We'll discuss these with you as well. Thanks so much for being with me. Don't forget to comment below and subscribe to my channel before you go. Thanks very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.